My name is Max, and I am one half of the Two-Ton Nerds. We here at the TTN we have been gone for a while, and we haven't been making any podcasts or been keeping up with our posts in the Facebook group. But the simple reason is that we've just lost our passion to work on this project. From Scott moving to Florida and me working on my own projects, the Two-Ton Nerds have just taken a back seat. So, which leads me to right now. I'm here to announce that I'm reviving the Two-Ton Nerds, and here to announce that I am working on a new project for the revival of the Two-Ton Nerds. So, October's coming up, and I love October. It's my favorite time of year because I get to watch horror movies, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to share some of my favorite horror movies. So, this project is called the Two-Ton Nerds Presents 31 Days of Fright. There's 31 days in October, so each day I will be watching a different horror movie, but each week will be themed. I'll get into that a little later. I gave myself a little criteria. The weeks will be themed. I will make a video for each film, so there's going to be 31 different videos for each movie. It'll be little reviews, synopsis, kind of like what my thoughts are of the film, kind of thing. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to do it because the Two-Ton Nerds, it's a good thing me and Scott have created, and I can't let it go yet. I want to at least go down fighting. So the next couple minutes I will be introducing my list of movies. They are in no particular order because I'm going to even though the movies will be themed, I want to keep the surprise. But you'll know what movies will be in each category, each themed week, but you don't know what order I'll be watching them in. So, without further delay, here is the list to the Two-Ton Nerds presents the 31 Days of Fright. Here's the movie list for week 1. The theme for this week is called Cabin in the Woods / Isolation, because a few of them don't have cabins. Of course, the quintessential Cabin in the Woods movie is actually Evil Dead. Probably one of my all-time favorite horror movies. Can't have that movie without the other one, Evil Dead 2. And it's in this movie's in this category because I can't watch the other two without watching this one, Army of Darkness. We also got Cabin Fever, which has practically the same cabin from Evil Dead. So does this movie as well, and this movie is why I'm doing this category, Cabin in the Woods. Here's the two movies. This is the one movie that in the isolation / mark is Night of the Living Dead. It's because of the isolated farmhouse. And last for week 1 is Friday the 13th, the original one, the first one. It's because of the camp counselor cabins out in the middle of nowhere. It's just a good horror movie, and it seems like it's isolated. So those are the movies for week 1, and I hope you enjoy them. Week 2. This week's theme is 7 Psychopaths. I kind of got the idea for this category from the new movie 7 Psychopaths. So each day of the week will be a different psychopath, like American Psycho Patrick Bateman, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. In Red State, this is Red State. It's Aben Cooper. He's a religious fanatic. I'll get into more why it's in this category, I promise, when I actually watch it, review it. Silence of the Lambs. This movie actually has 2: Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins, and Buffalo Bill, Ted Levine, or Levine. I can't really pronounce his last name or how it's pronounced. The Shining, Stanley Kubrick, Jack Torrance, Jack Nicholson, and Saw, Jigsaw, Tobin Bell, and 7, John Doe, played by Kevin Spacey. So those are the movies for week 2, 7 Psychopaths. So I hope you enjoy that list. Week 3. Week 3 actually has 4 different themes. I really wanted to watch quite a few different movies during this month, and this is the week where I was going to do it. So, the first theme is creature features. The first one up is The Mist. I will be watching this one in black and white, which I actually do prefer because it actually looks more horror like in black and white. And the other one is called Infestation. Even though this movie is more of a comedy, it's still a creature feature. The next one is Mummy. So it's Bubba Hotep, Bruce Campbell. Can't really go wrong with Bruce Campbell. The next theme is Aliens. So I picked They Live, John Carpenter's They Live. Just awesome movie. And the final theme is Zombies. So it's Reanimator, The Crazies, the new one, and of course Dawn of the Dead. But I will be reviewing the director's cut version of this because I do prefer that one over the theatrical, and this also includes the European, which makes the movie funnier. Kind of cuts all the character development out of the European one, and the director's cut has more gore and more characters development. So that's why that's why I'm doing that one. So those are the movies for week 4, and hope you enjoy them. So here are the movies for week 4. Week 4 is themed double features. So the first up is Grindhouse. It's actually billed as a double feature. Planet Terror and Death Proof. Zombies and kind of a slasher movie, but he uses a car instead of a blade or a knife, hook or whatever. The next up is The Thing and The Other Thing. I'll be watching this one first, then this one. So these are the only vampires I got in the list. Is the unrated version of Underworld and 30 Days of Night. The next 2 movies will be double featuring. I wasn't quite sure if I should add these movies because I just wasn't quite sure, but I did it anyways. The Horror Fest movies, like the 8 Films to Die For. So here's the first movie from the first set, and Dark Ride, and here's from the third set, I think, Crazy Eights, which I haven't really finished all the way, so I'm kind of this is the only movie I have not fully watched all the way, so it'll be a nice little review at the end. These are the only 2 movies that aren't quite horror movies, but they're kind of horrific in certain ways. Like 127 Hours, like he gets his arm stuck between a rock and like the side of a little face of a cliff or whatever, so he has to cut his own arm off. Kind of shocker there, but it's not really if you know the story already. But the movie is very gruesome, and it does kind of like make you twinge, so it's kind of very horrific in that sense. And the other one is Black Swan for that day, build with it. This movie is more mental horror because she's going pretty much crazy during the movie, so it's kind of like that's kind of what my justification for putting it in there. The other ones is Midnight Meat Train. Out of all the movies I've in this list in weeks, this is the only movie I've went the longest without seeing. So I'm very excited to rewatch it and watch it with a more reviewer mind. And The Frighteners. I'll be doing the director's cut version of this one as well, just because I have it and I want to review it. And then the last one for the double feature week is Alien and Species. It's kind of self-explanatory, but those are the movies for week 4. Hope you enjoy them. Alright. So far we have 4 full weeks of movies to watch, but we still have 3 days left to go. So this week's theme, I just called it the final 3 because it's leading up to the big day, Halloween. So the first movie will be on the 29th, is Human Centipede. This movie kind of holds a special place in my heart because of how I watched it. I had a nice little outdoor viewing, so I kind of it's not really graphic at all, far from it, but it's more mental horror. So it's more like you're projecting what you think is seen in the movie, so it makes it even scarier. The next one for the 30th, I had to have the next two are Halloween themed movies, of course, and so this Trick or Treat. It's a horror anthology, one of my favorite Halloween themed movies. Next to the John Carpenter's Halloween, which kind of leads me into the 31st of Halloween, which is Halloween, but I'm doing the Rob Zombie version. This is the unrated. I'm doing this one for a reason, which I will explain when I do the review for it. This one's probably the one movie I don't know why I should have done the double feature for this one as the original and the Rob Zombie version, but I'm standing by my decision. So those are the movies for a week, or kind of the half week. So hope you enjoy them. The movies for weeks 1 through 4 and the final 3. Hope you enjoy them. I want feedback. I really do. I know I picked out some good ones, and I kind of picked out some weird ones, and a couple non-horror, but I'm still standing by why I put them in there, which I'll explain later. Like I said, I want feedback, positive, negative. Just this is my first time doing this kind of thing, so I kind of want how I can improve on it if this does work. And if it doesn't work, I won't do it next year. And I'm thinking about doing another one of these month things next month for November, which I kind of been planning already. And so, which I just want your feedback. So, thank you for watching this, and prepare for the 2 Ton Nerds presents the 31 Days of Fright. Thanks.